Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python programming course. In the previous lecture, we learned about variables. We saw how variables store information such as names, age, marks, salaries. Today we are going to learn another fundamental concept in Python known as data types. Every piece of data stored in variable belongs to a particular type. Understanding data type is important because they determine what operations we can perform on the data. Let's begin. Suppose I ask you to store the following information such as your age, your name, your percentage, whether you passed the exam. Although all of these are values, they are not the same kind of values. Your age is a whole number, your name is a text, your percentage contains decimal values. Your pass or fail status can only be either true or false. These different categories of data are called as data types. In Python, everything is an object and every object has a data type. Now we will look at the most four common built-in data types in the Python that beginners use, such as integer, float, string, boolean. We'll understand with each one with example. Number one, integer. An integer is any whole number without any decimal point, such as 5, 10, 20, 30, minus 25, minus 100, etc. You can write anything. For example, we'll write a Python program. Likewise, age equals 20, marks equals 100. Now we'll print it. Age, marks, and then run it. As you can see, 20 and 100 are got printed. Likewise, now you have seen age and marks got printed. These are called integer data type values. Now we'll write float values. Float is a number that contains a decimal point. For example, I'll write here. For example, temperature, I set it as 30.3 degree. You write it like that, and like marks, we get 15.5. We then print it. Temperature, marks, here you can see 30.3 and 50.5. These two are float data type value. And now we'll go to string data type. A string is simply a text. The strings are written inside a quotation marks. Python allows both single quotes and double quotes. For example, I write here name equals to double quote Rahul, name, and class. I can't write here class because it's a reserved keyword, so I'll write here class 1 equals to, write here btech, right, just like write in single quotes, btech college or uni equals to LPU. Now I'll print it. Name, comma, class 1, comma, uni. Just run it. As you can see, Rahul, BTech and LPU. Whether I write in double quotes or single quotes, it gets printed. And let's check its type. Okay, I can't write like that. As you can see here, class is string, whether it's a name or unique. This is also a string. Now we can write anything in the string. For example, if we have written letters here, we can also write here the numbers, any symbol or spaces. It will get printed if we want to. Now we will go up to the Boolean data type. Boolean data type is a simplest data type which contains only two possible values, whether it is true or false. The first capital for your information, the first letter is always capital for true or either false. Let's see how the data type works. Like exam passed, I'll make a variable exam passed equals to TRUB true. I'll write print here, print exam PACD passed. Also I'll write its data type, as you can see here, this is true and the class is Boolean value. As you can see here, either this can be true or false. You can use it in any of the, like if you to check whether the user logged in, the payment is successful, the file is available, or exam passed, because we want to know whether the value is true or false, yes or no. Now for checking the data type, I have also taught you to how to check by using the type function with the print to print out the data type. I also will now make a program to print all these values together. So I'll erase all of this. We'll write a code like name Rahul, class roll number 35 and marks or physics marks, Python marks. Let's get it 10.5 out of 20 is passed. We'll write true here and now print all of these values. Name, class, roll number. Actually we made a mistake here by using a space, so we'll correct that. Roll number, Python marks, is passed. Now we will run it. As you can see here, Rahul, VTech 25, 10.5, true. All these data types are different, but as you can see here, these all are working. Now we'll go through the type conversion. So you want to know why we are using type conversion here, because sometimes we need to convert one data type to another, so that Python provides several conversion functions. The most common are integer, float, string, and boolean. For example, if I wanna change integer to float, I can do that by using a float function. Likewise, if I write here a equals to 25 and I want to change its type from integer to float, I write here print to check whether it's integer or a float. I write type a. We all know this is a integer. Now I'll check. Now I will change its type to float by using float function. Likewise, I made another variable b and using a float function here to change the value data type of a. I wrote here b equals to float of a to change its data type. Now I'll print it b type of b. I'll use type of b. As you can see here, first one value is data type is integer, and I change its data type to float, and float got printed class float. So by using this method, you can change the data type or convert the data type. Now if you want to change float to integer, we have some specific rule, because if you write like this, for example c equals to 20.22, we can't change that, because where will this 22 go? So what will Python do here? If I print this c, it will only print 20. Or I change it, let me change it. Now I have changed its data type. As you can see here, it got 20 printed here. So where that 0.22 go? Because I changed its data type to integer, so Python deleted the 0.22. If I want to now change it to a string, I can also do that by using str function. Likewise I do. Let's change the data type of c only. D equals to str of c, print c d. As you can see here, 22.2 got printed because the value of c is 20.22. If I check its data type, you can see here now its class is string. But you may have you may be confused. It is 20.22, then it's a float, but why Python is giving us a string value? Because we have changed the type of string, type of c by using a string function, so it has declared the c as a string data type. So by using these methods, you can interchange everything, integer into float, float into integer, or string into integer, or string into float. Now let's check from the last lecture. We have seen that if I write here a plus b, I can also do the use the mathematical functions. Likewise, if I used a plus b, a is 25, b is also 25, because b has a value of a. It has given us the 50, because b is a float, so it has given us the 50.0. okay, but now I want to check what happens when I use a string like r equals to 20 s equals to 30, print r plus s. Now it will not give us the 50 value. You wanna check it? What will it give? 20 and 30. Why? Because these are string. So Python takes it as a text value. It doesn't take as a mathematical value, just a text value, and adds it to make it 20 and 30. As you can see here, 20, 30, it got printed. If we write here Rahul, same keywords, it will print Rahul in the same line. So you can also use the addition function just like this. So now we will summarize this today's lecture. So we have seen what are data types: integer data type value, float values, string values, boolean data type, the type function, also the dynamic typing. We also have seen the type conversion, difference between number and strings, common beginner mistakes. Likewise, I have told you it will not add, strings will not get added, they will be joined together. So data types are one of the most important concept in Python because every variable stores a value of a particular type. Once you understand the data types, writing programs become much easier. In the next lecture, we will learn about input and output in Python. We will see how to take information from the user using the input function and display customized results on the screen. This will make our programs interactive instead of using fixed values. Thank you for watching. Practice all the examples from today's lecture and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you for watching. Peace out.